Goossens here, coming to you from a beautiful sunny day here in Los Angeles, California. Birds are chirping, I'm out and about. I want to give you some weekly investing tips and updates. So this week I did a podcast on becoming a key person of influence. Now, what is a key person of influence, you might be asking, and how does that help me help start raising capital, increase my sphere of influence, and increase my off-market deal flow? Well, the simple fact is that being a key person of influence is just sort of a mindset thing. It means that you're positioning yourself in your sphere of influence, as that person or the no-to guy or gal in real estate investing. So, you want to be seen by your friends, by your families, by your colleagues as that person, a key person of influence. They're going to come to you for real estate investing advice, and inherently they're going to then look to you as the thought leader when it comes to real estate investing. So some quick and easy 3 simple steps that I've noticed and has been very beneficial in my business that have now increased my deal flow, have increased my investor database, and increased my key person of influence in my sphere. The first thing that I've noticed, and that's become hugely important for me, was starting a networking event. When I first moved to Los Angeles back in 2014, my business was not stagnant, but I was coming to a new city and I wanted to surround myself with like-minded individuals. I want to become that key person of influence in Los Angeles. So I started a meetup event. Very simple, very easy. And from that meetup event, I started that back in early 2015. We're in the middle of 2016. I now have over 1,000 members on 2 different meetups here in Los Angeles. We meet once a month. We have a couple of different meetup events. We have an educational one, and I'll get into that in a little bit. We have it's just a plain and simple networking event at a bar where people just come and socialize and create a platform for people to meet each other and then get deals done. So because I've created those platforms, people have now viewed me as that key person of influence, and they're now starting to say, hey Reed, I've got some really incredible deals. Would you mind taking a look at this deal? Reed, I'd love to be investing with you someday down the future. That there has just increased my off-market deal flow, for one, and for 2 has increased my investor database. So really simple and easy. You don't have to put a lot of time or money into it. It's just, let's meet at a bar, go on to meetup.com. It's super simple, super simple, super easy. Number 1 tip, that's definitely the number 1 tip. The second tip that I've had a lot of success with is my podcast. Hugely important, and it's created a reach across the globe that I wouldn't have been able to do just by myself or just by my website. So that podcast has given me a voice, and that voice has then been able to be reached to, I'm going to hundreds and hundreds of different countries around the world. I've got thousands of listeners. People are reaching out to me all the time, wanting to invest here in the United States because people are looking for that great yield, and the United States offers that, and that's part of the core of my business. And the podcast complements that, and it also helps me portray that I am a thought leader in the industry of multifamily investing or in real estate investing here in the United States, and it gives me more credibility. So people listen to me whilst I'm sleeping, then they reach out to me the next day and say, hey Reed, I'd love to potentially work with you. So the second one was podcasting. The third one, and this is linked back to podcasting, is blogging. Blogging is hugely important. I've had a lot of success with blogging on biggerpockets.com. That's an American-based online platform for real estate investing. I've taken my show notes from my blog, from my podcast. I've got an editor who edits my podcast. She writes a bunch of show notes. From those show notes, I transfer them into a blog, and I upload that blog weekly on LinkedIn, on BiggerPockets, on my website, on a couple of other platforms. And then that again inherently makes me a key person of influence, or influences people to look at me as a thought leader in the industry of real estate investing. So I hope you guys got a bit of information out of that. 3 simple steps. Create a meetup, number one most important thing. If you guys can go out there and create a meetup, create a platform where people can meet each other, grow their business, grow their network, because at the end of the day, the bigger your network is, the bigger your reach, the more deals you get done. The second thing is a podcast. If not everyone is made for podcasting, and I completely get that. If you do have any questions about podcasting, I'm constantly learning all the time. Please hit me up at reed@rsnpropertygroup.com. And the third and final thing is blogging. People can blog, people can write. Get your thoughts out there. Create a sphere around you of constantly uploading content, because people value content and intellectual property. And if you position yourself as that key person of influence in the sphere of real estate investing, deal flow is going to go up and your investor database is going to go up. If you do like this episode or this video, please subscribe below. And if you ever want to reach out to me and talk about real estate investing, I absolutely love talking shop. Hit me up at reed@rsnpropertygroup.com. Guys, until next week, take care, be safe, and remember, happy investing.